Well, hello everyone, Dan Hurd with Dan Hurd Prospecting here. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome. I hope to earn your subscription today. I am here on the Fraser River, a beautiful winter's day. I think it's January 10th today. The weather's warmed up a little bit. Down on the Fraser, there's some rock hounding to be done. Today, I am looking for jade, gem serpentine, and agates. And of course, anything else that, catches my eye. So wish me luck, and I hope you enjoy. Now, just on my way down to the water's edge to do my intro there, I picked up a few rocks that I liked. This guy here, I can tell from the wear patterns on him, let me wipe him off, is black nephrite. So it's a type of jade that is jet black. And I can tell because of how hard it is from the wear patterns. I got this guy here, which is either a jade or gem serpentine. Let me wipe him off for a second. That is a great little palm stone. And that polished up would just be outstanding. And then these two little guys here, not long ago I did a little video for one of the rock club members who wanted to see what one of these rocks looked like. I forget the name of this rock here, but maybe I can look it up and put it on the screen or something. There's something that we find commonly on the Fraser, and they're really neat. I think those are feldspar crystals in some sort of matrix. Some of them are not quite so square and angular, but same kind of rock. Anyhow, time to start looking at the bar and seeing what I can find. And here's a piece of serpentine. This is typically what your typical serpentine looks like down here. A rough, weathered surface. You can definitely see the green in it. If you cut that, it is translucent, but it's a very soft rock. It's not even gem serpentine, so some of the serpentines down here are beautiful gemmy inside, like it is almost jade. But this is not it. This is just your typical run-of-the-mill serpentine that we find on the Fraser. And here is a piece of what we call Fraser River turquoise. It's not actually turquoise, it's just turquoise in color and kind of has the same patterns and everything as turquoise. It's a really neat rock. We don't typically collect this too much. It is everywhere, but a really neat looking rock. Look at this one. This is your typical slick of either a low quality jade or gem serpentine. This looks like a gem serpentine for sure. To test it, you'd have to go and find its specific gravity and its hardness and everything like that. But that is an awesome, awesome looking rock. Very nice. The sun is coming. I am sure looking forward to when the sun gets on me because the wind is chilly today. Need the warmth of the sun. Ooh, what's that? Nice. But after closer inspection, that's just an ultramafic rock. Ultramafics are completely opaque, where jade and serpentine are translucent. So, not what I'm looking for. But there's another piece of that Fraser River turquoise. Ooh, look at that. Piece of Chinese writing stone. Nice. There's a nice one. That is nice and green. Very green. Very green translucent too. You can see right into it. Let's grab a hammer and see what kind of sound it makes when I tap it. Sounds kind of soft. Probably gem serpentine. It's one worth testing. Beautiful color. Into the backpack it goes. This is turning out to be a very nice bar to hunt on. Ow! Squish the finger. Need both hands to get that one out of there. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Definitely some sort of nephrite. Interesting, but I don't know. It's a bit big and my backpack's already getting full. And after getting it wet in the river, the bright green here is definitely serpentine because it's softer than the dark green. Dark green will be a nephrite of some sort. The bright green will be a serpentine. So it's kind of cool, but not quite what I'm looking for. Leave that for the next guy. Here comes the sun. Come on, sun. And there's another one of those rocks with the white feldspar and the green matrix. There's another piece of Fraser River turquoise. Look at that. That's a nice piece of jade, I think. Oh yeah. You can really tell when you're looking for jade, whenever you see a crack like that, you want to be able to sort of see into the stones on the cracks. Now, jade doesn't crack often because it's such a hard rock, but when you do see a crack on it, if you can sort of see a light green along the edge of the crack, that means you're seeing into the stone. It's a little bit translucent. Nice. Ooh, how about some red jasper? Look at that jasper piece. Not here collecting jasper today, though. Now, this doesn't look like it, but experience tells me that's actually a serpentine or jade inside a yellowed skin. I've seen lots of these. You cut them open, they're green inside. Unfortunately, not too many of them are very nice serpentine or jade, but that there, and I can feel it, it's heavy, hard. That there is actually a piece of serpentine or jade. But, yeah. There is a beautiful rock of jade. It's not a very gemmy jade, but you can tell how hard it is by the wear and the shininess on it. So you can tell it's hard. It's definitely green. I'm not sure if this low light right now picks up how green it is, but that is a beautiful, beautiful rock. It's kind of big. That would be sort of, you know, filling up my backpack. If I threw that in there, that'd be done for the day. But that's a nice one. See if we can get some light on it. That is such a nice rock, I would hate to leave it. I don't know, it'll fill my backpack, and I just started. So I've decided to leave my backpack on that rock right now. I'm just gonna wander around the bar, see what else I see, and determine if I want to take that one or if there's better to be had today. It wouldn't be the first time I put a rock in my backpack, later to take it out and replace it with a better one. So, I don't know. Let's just wander and see what we find. Green ultramafic. Another big, gorgeous rock of dark nephrite. Might as well go put that with the first. Very dark greens, like a very, very forest green here. But again, I can see some flaws, some little cracks and whatnot that just you can see right into the rock. And when we're talking about sound when you're tapping nephrite, there's another big piece. I don't know if the microphones on these cameras get overwhelmed or if you can hear that. It's almost like hitting glass. It is such a high-pitched ping because the material is so hard. You need a proper microphone to grab that, I think. But there's another one. Very thin, this one. Lick. Oh yeah, great piece of jade. Great one. That one goes straight into the backpack. Most of the pieces so far have been a very, very dark forest green. Once in a while in the Fraser, you do find a bright apple green type jade. I'd love to see one of those today, but those are very few and far between. The good stuff is hard to find. The sort of mediocre quality black nephrite or green jade, dark green nephrite, that's more common here. You get some real interesting looking rocks. It's definitely not jade. That'd be some sort of mafic rock. This here, tapping it against other rocks, it sounds soft. That's probably a piece of serpentine. Very similar in appearance to that jade, but I can just hear the sound of it is a much softer rock. So probably serpentine. What's this? Looking like a piece of black jade. Maybe not. And I should also note, I'm not filming every rock I pick up and check out. I pull out the camera for 1 out of every 10 maybe. But I'm constantly sort of bending down and looking at rocks just to determine what they are. And then when I see something really nice looking, I bring the camera in on it. Nope. Look at that, right beside a piece of serpentine. Or jade. Nothing. Well, that might be a nice little palmstone of jade. Very hard rock, very, very dark, but it's looking right. Beautiful. Need to get some sunshine on this so you can really see these colors. Very green, very, very green. But looking at this one compared to the one I saw earlier, the nice big one, this one is greener, but it has a rougher surface on it, more of a chance of being a gem serpentine. This has more of a chance of being a nephrite. Getting quite the pile of big rocks here. I need a bigger backpack and a bigger back. And obviously a piece of serpentine. Again, this is just your run-of-the-mill, low-quality, general, everyday serpentine. Now, you've heard me talk about serpentine, gem serpentine, and jade. I guess it's time for the geology lesson of the day. What is jade? Well, there are two different minerals that are 100% true jade. One is called nephrite, the mineral nephrite. It is jade. The other is jadeite. Here in BC, almost all of our jade is nephrite jade. Now, nephrite jade belongs in a family of serpentine rocks. Now, this is a whole gradient of rocks, starting with talc at the bottom, soapstone, serpentine, asbestos, what we call gem serpentine, that serpentine that has gone very, very hard, and ending with jade at the very top, which has been baked and under pressure in the earth. Serpentine that has just been compressed so much it's turned into this hard rock called jade. Now, it is a gradient going from all the way from talc all the way up to jade, and when you get into those harder and harder and harder serpentines, they start becoming almost indistinguishable from jade. It's a gradient. At some point you have to draw the line saying this is no longer serpentine, this is jade, and then at the very top, then you get those what you really think of as, you know, carvable jades. There we go. Geology lesson of the day. BC jade. I don't think we have jadeite here in BC. I could be wrong, but I've never heard of any jadeite being found. It's all been nephrite jade. Now, since my backpack is too heavy for me to lift anymore, I think I'm just gonna go for a walk without it and see if I find anything of really high quality. I'm not bringing any kind of bag with me, so if I find anything great, I'll have to carry it all the way back to my backpack. Definitely coming across some nice looking rocks down here, but nothing I have seen that makes me want to carry it back to the backpack quite yet. Lots that make me wish I had, you know, unlimited room in my backpack and an unlimited back for carrying. Ooh, what is this? That is a nice one. Wow. This is something that is sort of in that transition between gem serpentine and jade, and you can tell because of the very hard dark green lines. Those are jade. The dark green lines are jade. The lighter stuff in it is the stuff that hasn't baked enough and sort of got, you know, made homogeneous in with the jade. So this is something that has transitioned to the jade point, but still has pieces of what would be serpentine-ish type stuff left in amongst it. That is an amazing rock. Beautiful. That might be the one worth carrying back. I'll leave it standing up like that. If I don't find anything better, that will be the one I bring back. Hopefully I'll be able to see it on the bar as I walk back. Very obvious serpentine. Again, you really know that stuff from its rough surface. Whoa, look at this guy. Very cool. Another one in that transition stage. You can see all the little pockets of the minerals that didn't get baked into the jade properly, and they weathered away, leaving the very, very, very hard mottled jade behind. Oh, another one. You can see this one from a mile away. Why I say that is jade rocks are often much shinier than anything else that's on the bar, and that is much shinier. Although, so are ultramafic, and my mistake. That's ultramafic. They can really fool you. And ultramafic rocks is a huge family of these dark, heavy, igneous rocks as well. I'm saying that these are ultramafic just because they're one in that huge family that fool us when we're looking for jade. But it's a very, very dark green, hard, shiny rock like jade is. The only time it's translucent is when it's an ultramafic jade rock. Jade does fall in the ultramafic category. Whoa. Some of these are just amazing. I could, you know, take a dump truck load of rocks off these bars. Everything I find, I love it. Serpentine, serpentine. There's another one of those very cool rocks. No agates of any sort yet. That might have to do with the fact that there's no sunshine out. Agates really show themselves in the sunshine. Beauty, very green, and that's small enough I can put in my pocket. There's a nice piece. Oh, listen to it. There is the best piece of jade of the day. Right there. There is the one. I knew if I kept walking I would find it, and that is the one. That's the best quality jade I've seen yet today. Very dirty, so it's hard to see, but you cut that, it's going to be unbelievably translucent. I can hear how hard it is. Very hard. I can feel how heavy it is. That's a really heavy rock. That is a nice piece of jade. And how typical of me. Instead of walking back towards my backpack, I continue with the rock under my arm. I don't know when to stop. That is very nice as well. As I walk down the bar, I'm finding more and more and more great rocks. There's obviously a lot more down this way on the bar than there was way up there. But still, that's the one coming back with me. I might try to carry that one too. And of course, look at me. I brought all 4 of them back. Plus the ones I had here. I have no self-discipline. That one is definitely coming with me. I gotta take that. And that was pretty nice. But that pretty much fills my backpack by itself. That is definitely serpentine. Let's get rid of it. This one I believe is serpentine, although it's a really nice piece. Oh. Decisions. I can lift it! Barely. It's only maybe 100, 110 pounds. Not too bad. Oh, my poor back. I got a long ways to get back to the truck. But I found too good of stuff too quick. I got a whole day ahead of me. Maybe I hike it back and come back? I don't know. I kind of really want to walk the whole bar. Ouch. We'll see what I feel like after I get back to the truck, if I'm up for round 2 or not. Why do I do this to myself? Oh, look, a pretty rock. Oh my good God, my back. Ah. That's a piece of jade. I can't stop. I've got a problem. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. I'm making it back to the truck. Of course, I found more on the way. And not a bad little haul here for a great little morning hanging out on the Fraser. This is the highlight. Just wait till you see that thing cut. And I'm really eager to see this guy too. Yeah, I took him. Don't know why I really brought back the piece of black. Didn't need to take that. A few of these weird things. One little tiny rock of Chinese writing stone. One piece of Fraser turquoise. Don't know why I brought that one back. Also, guess my back needed a little bit more weight on it. I think I'm up for round 2. Let's go see what I can find. So for round 2, I am going to be more selective with my rocks. I'm going to try to find palm stones because people love just having a small piece of Fraser River nephrite, and palm stones are a great way to do it. And that high quality green. If I find a lot more of that dark nephrite, I know I left lots of it on the beach, it's going to stay there for today. I won't have round 3 in me, so I better utilize round 2 the best I can. Just the rocks I need. And as always, if you want one of the rocks I've collected, check out my website, www.danhurdprospecting.com, in the shop. Beautiful piece of dark nephrite, but again, looking for quality here, not quantity. And there we go, that's what I'm looking for. Nice palm stones of nephrite. Still pretty dark, but that's a nice size if anyone wanted a little palm stone. Too big, too dark, not nephrite. Nice piece of serpentine, but definitely serpentine. And there's that rock again. That's a bigger one. There's a wow stone. Wow. That is big. That would be everything I had to carry that one out of here, I think, but that might be worth it. That is a gorgeous rock. So I said I might not have 3 rounds. That might be round 3 right there by itself. That's the wow stone. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Oh yeah, baby. That's what we're talking about. So I totally got distracted way up here. Right up by, well, actually pretty close to the truck. With all these small rocks looking for palm stones. My backpack's half full already, and I haven't even gone for a walk down the beach like I wanted to. So possibly, I will fill my backpack with this stuff, take it up the truck because the truck's close, and then go for my walk. Maybe there is around 3 and 4 in me today. That's a piece. Yep, sounds like it. That's one of those that has a skin on it. You never know what you find inside. Some of the best pieces I've found have been underneath this skin, but many have been like junk. I would say 9 out of 10 are junk when you go inside these skins, and 1 out of 10 is just freaking amazing. Now that's a good little palm stone. Awesome nephrite. I love it. And you can see that serpentine from a mile away. Bright green. And another beautiful rock. A little bit bigger than I'd like for a palm stone, but just a beauty. Probably get cut in half and sold as a specimen rather than a palm stone. Wow, that's a beaut. I guess the last 20 clips have all been just me pulling out rocks saying, wow, that's a beaut. There's a lot of nice palm stones on this beach here. I even see some bigger ones. Like, there's a great piece of jade right there. Just a great big one. I saw another one here somewhere. I'm not sure where it went to. But looking for the little guys, looking for the high grade right now. And then I want to go for a walk because I just like going for walks down the Fraser. My pockets are right full. I gotta get back to the backpack and empty. As the morning warms up and the rocks start to dry out because of the breeze out here, it's getting harder and harder to see what I'm looking at. Though jade still should be shiny, but it is getting harder to see each individual rock because they're all starting to just get sort of a dull, dry look to them. Still getting some really nice pieces though. They're getting harder and harder to see. I think that's one there too. Yep, really nice piece. Well, the second trip back was a lot easier. I was a little bit more realistic in what's in my backpack, but a great selection of smaller, like palm stones. Some really beautiful stuff. Another one of these crazy rocks. Grabbed one big one, but off for round 3. Now for this trip, I am just going for a walk. I want to go and enjoy the sunshine, the big expanses of gravel bars, the nice day. I'm just going for a walk, but I do have my backpack with me, and the only things I'm grabbing out there are those wow stones. Anything that makes me go wow, I'll grab. Otherwise, I'm just out for a leisurely walk down the bar. Now, there is still that wow stone over there that I want to grab, but we'll get that on the way back or on trip number 4. Time to go enjoy the sunshine and get some exercise. Yay, sunshine. It's not too often you hear a redhead say that. Oh, this feels great. I've found a little jade pocket. This is the 3rd one. It's like, it was right here. That guy, and woo. That one's definitely small enough I can toss him in the backpack. Oh, I want that one. Okay, I left the 2 big ones. I put the 2 small ones in the backpack. That's willpower. Well, I'm on my way back now. I may have pushed it too far. I think I walked about 6 or 7 kilometers there. On my way back here, I'm walking like 20 steps, stopping and resting, stretching. I got a lot of weight on my back. Walking another 20 steps, stopping, stretching, resting, contemplating all of my bad life decisions, all that kind of stuff. I'm almost back. I may have pushed it too far here. Still stopping and picking up more rocks though, of course! Well, I'm back here at my wow stone, and I am, contemplating committing more bad life decisions. I think I can get that stone in an already full backpack and carry it out of here. It's huge, and my backpack is already half full, but I'm gonna try. Now to see how big it actually is. Oh, why does jade have to be so heavy? That is amazing. It was a lot thicker than I thought it would be. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that backpack back to the truck, empty it out, bring it back, and just put the 1 stone in. What's another half kilometer of walking? Even more than that. Much better looking rocks this time around, but back for the big one. Well, I'm back at my rock. My backpack is empty. The day is coming to a close. I will be leaving lots of pictures right here for you to see the jade and serpentine I got today after it's been cleaned up a little bit, maybe even a few cuts and slabs. All the rest were hard enough to be jade. This one is not. This one is softer, so this would be a serpentine, but you have to see the light passing through it. What a beautiful green. But again, when tested, this was softer, so this would be serpentine, a gem serpentine. Now that's a rock, labs. I really enjoyed this day. And I do have a recommendation for you guys. If you get a chance to unwind by walking down a gravel bar of a big river, you gotta do it. It is just the most relaxing, unbelievable way to spend a winter's day, or anytime you need a bit of relaxing. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave me that thumbs up. If I haven't earned your subscription already, I hope I earned it today. And a big thanks to everyone for watching, especially my patrons. Because of the support of my patrons, I get to make these weekly episodes of Dan Hurd Prospecting. Hope you're all having a great day. And until the next one, bye.